Hello friends, welcome to a new episode on Vedic teachings. The present video is a part of an online lecture series prepared for education of Vedic concepts by the National Library of Ayurveda Medicine. I am Dr. Sumit Kesarkar and I would be your host throughout this video, which gives a formal introduction to Upanishads. The Upanishads are considered to be the highest form of knowledge within which lies the key to realize the ultimate consciousness, the Supreme Brahman. They form an integral part of the Vedic tradition of India. The term Upanishad is derived from Upa, which means near, Ni, which means down, and Shad, which means to sit. In brief, it means sitting down near or to sit beside. The knowledge that was imparted from the teacher by keeping the student at his side is dealt with in the Upanishads. Groups of pupils sit near the teacher to learn from him the secret doctrine. This implies that the subject that is taught is of the nature of the highest wisdom that could be imparted only to the worthy who is conditioned to absorb the teaching. In the Solace of Hermitages, located within forest, the sages decoded the highest form of knowledge and imparted it to their pupils, who were carefully selected by examining their aptitude and eligibility. The great Sri Adi Shankaracharya derives the word Upanishad as a substitute from the root Sad, which means to loosen, to reach, or to destroy, with Upa and Ni as prefixes and Quip as termination. If this determination is accepted, Upanishad means Brahma knowledge by which ignorance is loosened or destroyed. It also means that knowledge which makes one reach Brahman. The Upanishads give the spiritual vision and philosophical arguments and contain the ultimate message and purpose of the Vedas. They are known as Vedanta, where the term Anta means end. Upanishads are the end of the Vedas in two senses. Upanishads are found in the conclusion of each branch of the Vedas. Upanishads are the ultimate goal or aim of all Vedic teaching. Upanishads are found in the concluding sections of each of the Vedas and are classified as Vedanta or the end of the Vedas. If we consider the two parts of Yajurveda as distinct, we have total of 5 Vedas. The Rig Veda, Samaveda, Shukla Yajurveda, Krishna Yajurveda and Atharva Veda. Each of the Vedas has several shakas or branches. Each shaka has a section known as Karma Khanda, dealing with the actions to be performed. Karma Khanda consists of two sections, mantras and brahmanas. Brahmanas inform about various forms of meditations known as upasanas. The highest form of upasanas are for the benefit of those who have resorted to the solitude of the forest to achieve the absolute knowledge of Brahman and are described under the Aranyakas, where the term Aranya means forest. The Upanishads, or the highest form of realized knowledge, is found in these Aranyakas. The Upanishads, as described, are located in the Aranyaka section of the Vedas. The 5 Vedas have 1180 shakas or branches, and hence logically there should be 1180 Upanishads. At present, what we have, according to Muktika Upanishad, is a list of 108 Upanishads available in text. The 108 Upanishads can be located through the 5 Vedas in the following denominations. The Rig Veda consists of 10 Upanishads. The Samaveda consists of 16 Upanishads. The Shukla Yajurveda consists of 19 Upanishads. The Krishna Yajurveda consists of 32 Upanishads. The Atharva Veda consists of 31 Upanishads. A deep scan of the teachings of the available 108 Upanishads displays distinct philosophies with respect to the achievement of absolute Brahman through various rituals and traditions. To understand it in an easier way, we can classify the 108 Upanishads into the following 7 categories. Shaiva. The Upanishads in this category follow the Shaivite tradition and its principles in achieving the Supreme Brahman. They are 13 in number. Shakti. The Upanishads in this category follow the creative power of Divine Mother Shakti. They are 9 in number. Vaishnav. The Upanishads in this category absorb the concept of Lord Vishnu. These Upanishads specifically propound the additional philosophies of Vishishta Advait or qualified non-duality and Dvait or duality as understood by the followers of this tradition. They are 14 in number. Yoga. These Upanishads deal with yogic practices and their methods to achieve ultimate realization. They are 19 in number. Sannyasa. These Upanishads deal with the concept of renunciation and are specifically for people who want to transmigrate from the path of the material world to renunciation. They are 16 in number. General. These Upanishads have various aspects of everything and hence cannot be considered part of a particular thought process. They are 27 in number. And finally, the highly revered or major Upanishads. These are 10 in number and also known as Dasha Upanishads. They are considered to be most genuine with respect to its source and authority. We will have a brief look at them in the next section. Though we have 108 Upanishads as per the Muktika Upanishad, many scholars debate the authenticity of many of those Upanishads with respect to source material and doctrine. However, the 10 highly revered Upanishads are majorly accepted by all to be the source of genuine knowledge according to Vedic traditions. The great Sri Adi Shankaracharya chose to write commentaries on these Dasha Upanishads in the following order: Isha Upanishad, Kena Upanishad, Katha Upanishad, Prashna Upanishad, Munda Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad, Taittiriya Upanishad, Atreya Upanishad, Chandogya Upanishad, and Brihad Aranyak Upanishad. Sri Madhava and Sri Ramanuja also wrote commentaries on the same Upanishads. However, all the three had a complete different approach to understanding the knowledge therein. Adi Shankaracharya highlighted the non-dual or Advait philosophy propounded in them, which in brief considers all manifestations to be nothing but pure Brahman without any parts. Sri Madhava highlights the Dvait or dual philosophies in complete contradiction to Shankaracharya's viewpoint. He states that individual manifestations are distinct from the Supreme Lord in form of Lord Vishnu and are dependent on Lord Vishnu for their existence and liberation. Sri Ramanuja emphasized Vishishta Advaita or qualified non-duality, which is a compromise between Shankara and Madhava's philosophy. It accepts Shankara's philosophy of Brahman as an all-encompassing reality. However, it reconciles by putting forth that Supreme Brahman exists in parts within every individual living soul, but is independent and controls the souls and the universe. In brief, we can consider only two philosophies in understanding the Upanishads: Shankara's philosophy of Advait and the Vaishnava philosophy of Dvait and Vishishta Advait as propagated by Sri Madhava and Sri Ramanuja. The ultimate goal or aim of the Vedas is contained within the Upanishads. The Upanishads, through Jnana Marga or the path of knowledge, expound the direct method of realization, the Abheda or the non-duality of the Supreme Being and the Jiva, according to Shankaracharya. Even though the Upanishads contain information about rituals or worship of deities, The focus is on philosophical analysis and emphasizes a state of mind free of all attachments. The Karma Khanda portion of the scriptures conditions the mind to develop an internal discipline, which through constant introspection and practice finally experiences the non duality of Brahman. The process of highest refinement is initiated through the Mahavakyas, the ultimate codes of absolute knowledge. Though there are many such aphorisms, four specific verses are considered to be the key to realize the Supreme Brahman. Four Mahavakyas are considered most important and are contained in four Upanishads. While reading the Upanishads, it is a personal choice and belief as to which philosophy or path one observes in understanding them. Since this is an educational video, I will expound on the meanings of these verses according to the distinct philosophy of Advaita by Shankaracharya and the Vaishnava philosophies of Sri Madhava and Sri Ramanuja. The first Mahavakya is found in the Atraya Upanishad of Rig Veda. It reads as Prajnanam Brahma. As per Shankara's teaching, we can understand the meaning as the actual experience alone is Brahman. As per Vaishnava teachings, we can understand the meaning as Brahman or Lord Vishnu has the supreme knowledge. The second Mahavakya is found in the Brihad Aranya Upanishad of Shukla Yajurveda. It reads as Aham Brahmasmi. As per Shankara's teaching, we can understand the meaning as I am Brahman. As per Vaishnava teaching, we can understand the meaning as I am eternal and pure as Brahman or Lord Vishnu. The fourth chapter of Taittiriya Upanishad of Krishna Yajurveda puts the same Mahavakya in a slightly different wording as Aham Asmi Brahmasmi. The third Mahavakya is found in the Chandogya Upanishad of Samaveda. It reads as Tat Tvam Asi. As per Shankara's teaching, we can understand the meaning as that you are or you are Brahman. As per Vaishnava teachings, we can understand the meaning as you are the reflection of Brahman or Lord Vishnu. The fourth Mahavakya is found in the Mandukya Upanishad of Atharva Veda. It reads as Ayam Atma Brahma. As per Shankara's teaching, we can understand the meaning as the Atman or soul is Brahman. As per Vaishnava teaching, we can understand the meaning as the Atman, soul or Jiva is identical to Brahman or Lord Vishnu. If the Samhita or Vedas is like a tree, the Brahmanas are its flowers. The Aranyakas are the fruits in the unripened state, and the Upanishads are the ripe fruits. They being the most important part of the Vedas, they are rightly known as Shrutishira or the head of the Vedas. I hope this video was informative and made the subject clear. Comments and feedback are highly appreciated, and you can leave them by visiting the National Library's website at www.nlam.in or likewise by writing to me at vdsumit@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.